Good evening, this is your Psychic LG, reporting from the United Kingdom. I want you all to sit back and relax, and let's look into the looking glass for the next few years ahead. I hope you're all keeping well in these trying times on Earth. And yeah, guys, it's been pretty heavy, hasn't it? There's just no words. No words I can describe about what's recently happened in Israel and Palestine. And I feel it's just about to get worse. So I'm going to look into this. I'm waiting for the crystal ball to haze over and we'll see what we can see. So as you know, recently there's been thousands of Jews which were murdered on the kibbutz and beyond in Israel. And then there's also been the recent bombings in Palestine. And I think it was in southern Lebanon, wasn't it? But I just believe very, very strongly it's a war game. And it's all about money, guys. So recently we've been witnessing, the media describing Hamas as not terrorists, but as militants. And it's just horrible, and it's horrible on both sides. And I just want to send peace out to everybody on both sides that this diffuses as soon as possible. But you see, for the last few months, I've been saying this, when I've seen this dreadful vision. I've been talking about this in my looking glasses and on Twitch. And I seen that it was going to be something like I kept getting the Bay of Pigs, like a situation like that, like an incident. And I feel it is. This is the energy that I'm getting tonight, guys. I don't know what you guys think. You'll have to comment on the link below and tell us what you think. But it's as if I feel it's as big as 9/11. The question is, could it get bigger than that? The reason I feel this is something doesn't quite fit with it, okay? I mean, we've got Benjamin Netanyahu, Israeli government, they were warned by the Egyptian officials that there could be an attack. And if you think about it, guys, Israel is supposed to have the highest defense system in the Middle East. And, it's just, and they've got Mossad as well. So to me, something doesn't feel right with this. As a spiritual person, and I don't know if you feel the same, I feel you do, like many of you listening to this, I have no problems with the Palestinians and I have no problems with the Jewish people. I mean, this holds in my DNA, and to me, it's like, it's triggered something. It's triggered something within us. But what I can't stomach is, right, innocent men, women and children. And this is on both sides, by the way. But what really got it for me was when people sleeping, innocent babies which had been murdered from evil. Yes, it's evil. And there's a bigger picture to this, guys. When you've got babies sleeping in cribs and this happens, I just think it's gone too far. And then I seen this image, it was a video of a Palestinian father running through the streets, clutching at his little daughter. And I've said this for a long time, okay? It's we as the people who are suffering, not the leaders. And I just feel that there's a bigger force waiting to divide we. Yeah? And I've been seeing this for a long time. It's unhealed ground. My concern is a Brit, okay? And I have witnessed, recently there's been protesters on the streets in London cheering this all on. This mass murder is a glorious victory. That was a few days ago. I don't know if they're still doing it, but that's what I've seen. And then you've had it on the streets of America as well. But, I'm looking at this from a bird's eye view, from a psychic point of view, right? And when people are celebrating this, guys, I just think we're at the gates of revelation. We must stay vigilant. And I'm not saying this to scare anyone, but we are witnessing not the sides anymore, political or religion. It is the side of good or evil. And I'm saying this to inform your spirits, we must stay vigilant. We must. Because we can see the behaviour, of them celebrating this cruelty on the streets. And they are doing this in the West now. What's next? It's something smouldering, waiting to explode. And I urge we all to come together as brothers and sisters from both sides. And I don't care what side you're on, but this is about peace. We need peace now on this planet. And it's about human life and about the existence as a human race. We have a choice, and the choice is about taking peace and not feeding into this loosh which has been fed and where people are getting triggered. Like I said, it's gone beyond political. It's good against evil. And I want to urge all Christians, Jews, Muslims, atheists, Buddhists, everybody around the world to join together and raise our hands for peace. We must not get triggered. This is a test, I believe, from Satan. Okay, I just believe that the swamp is draining, guys. Let's see what I can say. I'm predicting Saudi will pull out of deals with Iran. There's going to be a lot to happen over the next 3 to 4 months, okay? And we are going to be in another cliffhanger to come, and this is within the 3. And this one is going to stop air traffic control, stop air traffic. There's going to be a lot of smoke or something to do with something in the air. I see problems in airports and people trapped. I've been saying this for a while. It's like a triangular event. But I still feel there's 2 more incidents to take place. Okay. And I'm getting the letter H. Okay. And I'm also getting the letter O. Okay. So watch for this to make sense. B, D, C, and A. I'm getting the numbers 4, 21, 16, 17, number 10, and 27. Okay. The first as well is being given to us as well. What am I saying? Russia will be brought into this, and it's sniffs of Iran and Russia. All right. And I'm saying funded. Okay. But I'm also feeling that there's other people involved here. Other people from the West. And you know what I'm going on about. Right. I'm feeling Hamas is a smokescreen to a much bigger terrorist group. That's my concern. And I said this about a year ago, that I could see terrorism all over world screens. This is still to come. I'm still seeing it. Okay, what else do I see? This is really weird. I'm seeing a smallish man. Okay. And maybe he's mid-age group. There's 2. There's a smaller one and there's a thinner, taller one. And one of them's going to be the main speaker. One's going to start off being the main speaker, then the other one's going to come in. He's got darker hair. The other one's got less hair. And they're going to bring peace, okay, to Israel, to Iran. A large man with a bald head, okay, and a man with also grey hair. But remember, when this is announced and there is peace, there will also be tricks connected with this. They're giving us the Antichrist, guys. Now, I'm not saying he is going to be the Antichrist, but whoever brings peace to Iran is connected. There is a bigger terrorist group, okay, coming out. They're also showing me a man with light hair. a man with light hair will fall. I'm getting prophecies tonight. And then he will rise. I feel like I'm getting Jed coming through here. Wait a second. Okay. It's like he's saying the man, the orange man. The man will fall, he will rise. The white-haired man from the west will call for troops. Then a man from the east will sign papers with the west and expose a massive syndicate of lies and deceit as papers are signed and cameras click. The man with the light hair, the orange man, will rise, and the last post will call. Down from Air Force Base, he will walk again. He will. Okay, thank you, Jed. Whoa, let me see what else I can see. I've sometimes, you can't plan the channel and it just comes in. I'm just getting, everything's about gaining points. And it's about where we stand at the minute it's about eliminating human life. Okay, it's about, this is what the sociopathics are planning. But I'm feeling it's as if it's when you throw a catapult out and it comes out and then it comes back round again, it's as if it's going to end up exposing them. Okay. I'm seeing lots of people queuing. And I feel we could have problems with trade. It's the build-up, everything before the next US election. Everything's a distraction. But I do feel there'll be problems we could face over the winter months. Crazy weather. Storms are brewing. Okay, we could face towards a depression. And I'm very drawn into this crystal ball tonight. I'm getting, this could hit a peak between November and March of next year. You guys, I'm seeing mass suing before 2026. And people around the globe will receive thousands. I'm also seeing that many figureheads are going to be dropping out of the political race for the next US election. And new ones coming in. Get ready for the next US 2024 election, guys. And they're saying history on repeat. I'm getting overload as well. We are going to witness, this is crazy, we're going to witness a massive group of, well, it's in thousands, of people jumping ship to one side. And this is to do with the next US election. We as a human race are going to hit dark days. And then it's just all of a sudden overnight, there's like a light switch. Everything will change, guys, overnight. From the blink of an eye. We are going to face, and I'm sorry to give you this, but this is what my guides are giving us. Fear, darkness, recession. And it's going to go to joy, light, and a great spiral into gold. Wow. A great roar from the tiger. There's going to be a great roar from the tiger, yes, guys. And we're going to get the roaring 20s again. We will rise. Nothing is going to stop what is coming. This is huge. I've just seen the NHS there. There's going to be problems with the NHS again. And I do still see that's going to go into a 3-tier system. Also, France is going to make big announcements. And I'm also getting huge announcements around Trudeau. But the biggest shocks are going to come from China. It's like there's an incident. It's like, don't look over there, look over here. Everybody's looking in separate places. There could be strikes. I am being shown Taiwan, and I've never seen this before. But it looks like it's more in sea, more than on land. It's as if we're in rewind, and we're having to catch up. We're behind the times. This is why so much bad things are happening. But you need to understand there's a lot of big things happening behind the scenes. It's funny, you know how a few years ago we had peace in the Middle East, and now all hell is being let loose. Guys, the proof is in the pudding. There is a big agenda to take place. I'm getting Space Force. What else am I saying? I believe that I look at Space Force and I feel it's as if it's just waiting there, sitting, waiting. And it's the new technology to come in. But something's happening with Space Force at the minute, guys. It's like they're collecting information, or it's going to help a situation. Help a situation. Remember, they are moving in with the next new technology. Give it another month, and I'm saying within the month, it could be 1 week, 1 month, I'm getting naval ships. And I've said this before. Yeah, it's like, don't look over here, look over there. It's coming from the east, and it's coming from the east, and it's coming from the east. But it's really the West operating it. That's what that's what I'm being shown. Okay, what else am I getting? I'm getting Merrick Garland, and there's something big coming out about him, and it's going to be all over world news. And you know what I'm also getting is 3 Republicans with a scandal. But you need to know it's a trick. Don't believe everything like is said to be true is true. Remember that. I'm also getting Matt Gaetz for some unknown reason. It's going to be a massive distraction to a bigger scandal to come out with documents. Bigger scandal. Jim Jordan's bouncing right out of this crystal ball. I wonder if he's going to end up being the Speaker of the House. Interesting. I know there's been talks of Trump being the Speaker of the House, and I did get that for a short time, but I'm not so sure, guys. There's going to be big twists with all of this. And I'm also getting something about a woman with dark hair to come in here. And that's to do with around on the Republican side. Or maybe there's going to be some big news connected with her. Okay. I also want to send prayers out tonight, guys, to the hostages. Yeah, it's very important, and that they get freed soon. And prayers out to everybody who's been involved on both sides, from Israel to Palestine. Yeah. My fear is that there could be threats to them, and this could be on world news. It reminds us of something what happened a few years back, when they were doing it, when they were on world news, and where they captured people. Can you remember that? So I'm worried about that, and I want to send prayers out and protection that they're freed. There will be a young man, and he will speak, such shocks, which could end up being into a book into the future. Remember that, he's a young man. I think he's American. I'm seeing announcements of a WW111 with news, but you must not stress, it will not be long. As we see in Britain, keep calm and carry on. I'm getting the initials, guys, R&M. Watch for huge news, scandals, investigations. It's as if all this is going on and there's so much happening. It's like, I've said this before, it's like Spaghetti Junction. Yeah? It's absolutely huge. It's like Spaghetti Junction. We could face a 111, definitely. It's going to be short. But this will change our system. And I've been saying this for a while. As everything's happening, all right, you've got the good guys on one side, the bad guys on the other. It's as if they both know this is at the top of the ladder, what is happening and what's coming in. I keep getting Space Force tonight, guys. We need to watch the skies. And we also need to prep. I want to say it's going to be a big freeze this winter. But it's as if everything could be falling. And we need to keep warm. For, depending where you live in the world, which is very important, and to watch our elderly and our neighbours, our families and friends. Because whatever's going to take place is going to be short and it's going to be sharp. But this will change our system. We need to prep, guys. Okay, what else am I saying? It's something about light and heat and also water. I've had this for a few weeks now. We are in the book of Revelation. And it's not going to be where the world's going to end. All right? It's more about our reality. Our reality that we've known is going to end and there's a new reality coming in. It's new earth. It's the new system coming in. And it's the fight of the fittest. We've waited for this for centuries, guys. One more thing again, I want to send prayers out to the millions of innocent Israelis and Palestinians. And we mustn't forget the innocent babies on both sides which have lost their lives. We must think of the children. God is watching, guys. God is watching. And I'm going to leave that one with you. Expect a storm. Expect a storm. When 3 men, possibly 2 to 3, there'll be a signing of signatures. They will come in from Iran. They will come in also from the kingdom. Saudi, there'll be a signing of signatures. That will be when the deal is made. That will be when the beast will rise. That will be when humanity will take back their power. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And remember, the force will always be with you. Stay strong. And I will see you again soon. This is your host, Psychic LG, signing out. Goodbye. Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. I keep getting stuck in the cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck in my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.